System generates diagrams on basis of predefined paths and real users' behavior. You can see flow of information between people and stages with transition times. You can also set logs and alerts. You can see signatures on diagram. It is also possible to change level of details to see more information. Artificial intelligence predicts next stage of procedure and next recipient using history of your previous decisions. While forwarding case, AMODIT shows suggestions and you make decision. First you choose next stage and then recipient. You can also choose to be informed about further changes and require answer in chosen time span. Rest is similar to sending email. AMODIT provides great flexibility. Regular users can create new procedures and extend existing ones. User can browse existing procedures divided into categories. When there is no proper procedure, then a new one can be proposed. You just need to provide a procedure's name, description, category, and put names of main stages. AMODIT will look for similar procedures and will show them. You can choose one of them or decide to create a new one. So now new procedure is created. After creating new procedure, you can use it to start new case. You can add fields to procedure's form. You simply put its name, data type, and name of section. You can also mark a field as important if you want it to be shown on lists. A field appears on form. You can create more fields if you like. It is important that you can allow business users, not administrators, to do it. Administrator is informed about such changes to make corrections if it is necessary. Let's add one more field for storing date and time. You can see that this is very easy and doesn't need anything but web browser. So we have created a simple form just in seconds. Now we can use the form to store data. Case is at the first stage of the procedure, as we can see on a diagram. So let's forward the case to someone else. All we need to do is to click Forward button. AMODIT will suggest next stage, but we can choose some other or even create a new one. We need to choose recipient. After typing some letters, AMODIT will show proper recipient. No suggestions are made by AMODIT because procedure is new and there is no history to learn from. Let's require answer and put some comment. We can see our case on a list of forwarded cases. If we open it, required time for answer is shown in header. We can see current stage on diagram. Let's forward it further, but this time creating new stage. All we need to do is to put its name. If we open it again, we can see that procedure's diagram is extended with a new stage and a new path. AMODIT has a built-in scanner module. If we have scanned new documents, we can see notification and go directly to scan list. Then we can preview these documents by clicking them on the list. After selecting proper documents, we can create new case from them, or we can add them to existing case. If we decide to add them to the existing case, then list of our current cases will appear. Let's choose a case. Now AMODIT will show the case and we can check that documents are added. We can easily preview documents or open them. If we switch to a form, then we can see preview of selected document, so it is easy to retype some information from a document to form fields. There is lots of possibilities when creating forms in AMODIT. You can use different types of data, including text, number, dates, etc. But also more complex structures like tables, calculations, or signatures. You can sign one section or the whole form. Signed part becomes read-only. If you want to modify it, then you have to cancel signature. All signatures are shown on the top. There is a very useful function in AMODIT for collecting signatures. First, you have to decide if the whole case should be signed or just selected parts of it. Then you put list of people who will be asked for signatures. You can choose if you want to ask them one by one or all at the same time. You can also choose how many signatures you need. Person who is asked for signature sees it like this. Case is read-only. There is a list of people who already signed and buttons for signing and refusing. AMODIT registers all changes made by users, so you can easily check who and when made modifications to a certain case. All activities like putting data to a form, adding, updating, or deleting documents are stored. Documents are versioned, so you can see previous version of every document and even deleted documents. Signing and cancelling signatures is also registered and shown. On the list of documents, you can see version number for each document. You can also easily update these documents. AMODIT integrates with Microsoft Office, including Outlook, Word, and Excel. It can also be installed on SharePoint platform. In this scenario, users see it as just another SharePoint site. All functionalities remain the same, but look and feel is taken from SharePoint. You can browse through AMODIT's functions using SharePoint's Quick Launch navigation. Notifications from AMODIT can be shown in Outlook with special icon. Clicking it opens a case in AMODIT. You can also create new cases from Outlook. To automate procedures in AMODIT, you can define your own rules using special rules engine. Every rule can be defined by clicking or using just very simple scripting language. Most rules can be defined by clicking. So if you create manual rule, you have to choose icon for it because it will be shown as a button on toolbar. Then you define conditions, starting stage, final stage, and also you can choose to which person case should be forwarded. For automatic rules, you don't define icon because it is fired after every update. Apart from condition, you can add some more actions using special scripting language based on C#. You have online reference, so you can check syntax or functions. AMODIT has complete support for absences and processes connected with it. For example, AMODIT can calculate number of working days for a holiday request. You can also easily check if there are no other absences in your department at that time. You can also see calendar of absences for a whole company. It can be filtered and shown for a month or a whole year. Absences can be automatically transferred to Microsoft Exchange, so users will see it in Outlook calendars. Advanced Search lets you find information from many procedures at the same time. If you go to Advanced Search, you will see a list of procedures, and now you can choose from common fields. But from this list, you can choose just one procedure, and then you'll be able to see all fields existing in this procedure. You can also add tables if they exist in the form of this procedure. So now you can see also fields from the table. So now we can see that there are two cases. But if we choose some field from the table and just if we want to show it in the results, we will have more results, because for every case there are two rows in a table. So now we have 4 rows in the result. We can save search criteria and use it later and load it. We can even share search criteria. These conditions can be quite complex. So for example, we can define some aggregations, some grouping, and we can also define that we want to edit some columns. So on the list of results, we can see that this column is possible to edit. So if we want to update many rows at the same time, we just type on the list and then we can save it. We can also see that on the list there are some aggregations calculated. We can also export data to Excel or mark several rows and perform some group actions like starting rules, etc. Very important feature is possibility to export and import procedure definitions, including form, stages, rules, etc. It can be used to copy procedures between servers or use predefined templates. Everything is exported to an XML file. This file can be imported on different server and customized if it is necessary. To get more information, visit our site and contact us.